Something is happening with BC's youngest students, those who spent some of their most important formative years at home under pandemic restrictions. Teachers are seeing it in their classrooms, parents are living with and dealing with it at home, and now it is the focus of an in-depth CityNews investigation. So we're talking about some of the kids coming into school, the kindergartners, the grade ones. And it seems that some teachers have noticed a difference in behavior, and this is something that you've talked about as well. Can you explain sort of what it is and what you see?
Yeah, I think the biggest word is anxiety these days, whether it's a family doctor, psychiatrist like myself, teacher, coaches, parents. That's really what we're seeing is a lot of children who are anxious, who are scared of simple things, including, school refusal or going to school, separating from their parents, all kinds of fears and worries. So, in general, I'm definitely seeing, and the research in general supports that as well. Pre pandemic, we were seeing rising rates of anxiety. Children are overscheduled, they're sleep deprived, they're too busy, they're missing a lot of those natural wellness, antidepressants like outdoor play, non structured play, free time. And then the pandemic hit, and it was a environment of fear and stress. And in the young brain that's developing, really they can sense that. And there's a term we say where focus goes, neurons grow. What that means is if the focus is fear, stress, anxiety, safety, the brain is going to develop to protect someone from that. And that's where a lot of the messages in the pandemic, we need to work harder at things that school is safe and play dates are safe and going over to grandparents' house is safe. We can't just assume they're going to quickly recover because that's how their brains develop during that time period.
How does this manifest, say, in a classroom of kindergartners or grade ones? What are teachers seeing? What are you seeing as someone who works with children of that age?
Yeah, I've been a psychiatrist for 20 years and I work deeply in the school system, and I've never seen such burnout and stress among teachers. They've always been one of the most stressed professions, second to nurses. But I think now it's really hitting a tipping point because of partly children's anxiety and the parents' anxiety in terms of a lot of questions, a lot of fear, a lot of protocols. So teachers are really overburdened. We need to support them, bring in what we call social and emotional learning, teaching kids coping skills, gratitude, breathing practices, how to regulate their stress. And all of the background of this is manifesting in things like not just anxiety, perfectionism, irritability. That's the fight of the freeze fight response. And then the flight is distraction. Kids who are just really distracted, not engaging. Technology is a key part here. That was leading to high anxiety before. Kids are on their devices way too much. And we know that there are links to anxiety, stress, sleep deprivation because of the phones and devices as well. So there is a new term called virtual autism, and it really is seeing young children, generally under the age of 6 or 8, who have similar symptoms like poor eye contact or difficulty with early socialization. And really, when we dive into it, the technology piece, being on screens, not socializing in real life is a key factor. And thankfully, when we detox these kids from screens, and I am using the word detox because they're highly addictive, we see a return to more connected, engaged human behaviors. So, this is an absolute kind of perfect storm that's occurring, leading to a nothing short of a mental health crisis in humans in general, and particularly young people. So, we're all feeling it across the board, whether it's in our homes or in the classrooms and even in the workplaces.
Now, you touched on it before with the digital detox, the breathing exercises, some of the other things. But what can parents do, teachers do, what can kids do to try to deal with some of this?
The solutions I say are simple, but not easy. It's pretty simple to sleep and get your kids to play outside, but it's not easy. We're not doing it. So just get back to the basics: routine, regular sleep, routine, regular exercise, outdoor time, friend time, positive socialization, off screens, shutting off the Wi Fi at night, having limits and boundaries around these. We need to understand that children need guidance and they need their parents and teachers on board.